welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we are diving into a gameplay of the Great Rat Wars.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, West saw this game at PAX Unplugged this last year, and immediately not only sat down to play, but also started having an ongoing conversation with you about when this was coming to Kickstarter, when he could get a chance to play it, and when you were driving your sorry butt all the way from the boroughs of New York City, down here to the sunny Cleveland, California.
Wow. It's not sunny or California.
It's neither.
Certainly not sunny.
But we should probably introduce Zach.
Play
Just saying.
a game with us.
Probably important.
You want to tell people who he is?
Yes, this is Zach. He is the co-creator of this game from Bushwick Legends Gaming. Super excited to have him here with us today. He was my co-conspirator when I played this game the first time.
Yes.
We lost horribly. Well, we didn't lose horribly. We just lost.
We did.
And now I have vengeance as the rats to come back and destroy both of you. So I'm really excited about that.
I can't wait to continue your winless streak of this.
Not a first-time designer, but a first-time publisher. Right?
And first-time designer as well.
Well, you have some other titles that have came out.
Things
you've worked on. So like not technically a first-time designer, but first-time publisher.
Right.
Which means we're not sponsored, we're not paid. We invited you down to come teach us how to play, so we didn't miss anything on camera. So with that context, West Todd, why are you excited about this, and why should people follow the link down below to go back this on Kickstarter before they even watch this video?
Okay, so you know how much I enjoy Take That games. This is all Take That in the greatest aspects of it. It's not just being mean in general, but it's being sneaky, and it's hidden movements and things on your cards that are going to allow you to break the rules of the game. And there are, as your opponents are leveling up, your powers actually get more and more amazing, and you can do more and more in-depth things, like create hidden tunnels and run around the rink. You're going to be spawning I'm going to be spawning all these other random rats throughout the game. It's going to be incredible. Going to have an opportunity to just eat them alive, bit by bit. Like, what is it they cut when you stab someone like 1,000,000 times, and it's like from
death by a thousand
cuts. Yeah. But this is going to be death by 1,000 rat bites.
It's not going to be for us, but that's what you're hoping.
So if you too love being bitten by rats, you should go back. The Great Rat Wars? Is that a good? Is that your catchphrase? Is it like we love rats? Back this game.
The other thing
exactly it. Yeah, that's what we tell our friends.
To be fair, the other thing that I will say is, out of all the games that I played at PAX, this was the one that kept hitting back in the back of my mind and constantly going, I want to play that again. I can't wait to play that again. And I was extremely excited when Zach said he was going to be able to come up here and play yet again.
I have not had a chance to sit down and play this. I from West going over it with me when we did the PAX preview, and then in anticipation of you coming down, like, I know a bit about what's going on. I've got a good sense of it, but you're going to be holding my hand a little bit as we play. We're actually working together on a team.
Yeah, we're
so you, the audience, as we go through this gameplay, will not only be able to get a little good insight into how this game plays. We'll slow down for the first round or two. And then we're just going to have a riot of a time, which is kind of what Quackalope does. West, you're playing just the rats.
Yes.
Which is a side you have not played yet.
It is. It's the side that I'm most excited to play. After I got a chance to be the humans once, I realized that was great, and I really enjoyed it. We were almost there, except we still lost.
Oh, I see.
So now I will really enjoy.
He thought they were strong.
Just taking out the rats. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Could you please choose one of these two questions to answer?
Absolutely.
First off, wait till I finish the questions, by the way.
All right.
First off, give the audience and myself a 60-second rundown of what this game is all about, or, and you can only do one of these two questions.
Only one.
Explain to the audience and or myself why there is a tagline somewhere on your Kickstarter page that says based on a true story. You choose which one you want to answer. You let me know which one you want to answer, and then we'll move forward.
Okay, I'll go on the based on true story.
that is
the right choice.
One I was hoping
all right,
for.
Let me know.
Yeah. So I have had a year-long war with rats living in New York City. So this is based off of my life, and this character right here, the Misplaced Texan, is a very good close friend of mine. The hero of the story, quite honestly.
Okay.
And we fought King Rat. King Rat is real, and he tortured me for a year, so I had to pay him homage.
Chewed through a concrete wall.
Through a concrete wall.
Pushed over a 45-pound weight.
Yes, absolutely.
Plate that was placed in front of that hole.
Yep. And unstoppable.
Yeah.
Truly unstoppable. And the only way to kill the king, as I told you before, is through the heart. So today, West, we will be attacking your heart and defending the great city of New York.
The only way you could do that is by killing the queen, and that's just not going to happen. So
we'll see about that.
Not going to happen.
I mean, we all know how rancid and disgusting New York City is.
It's a terrible place, and you were unfortunately there.
you were telling me that like it was a condemned building, like multiple buildings down from you.
Yeah,
that was just this hive for rat infestation.
It was
which
unstoppable.
the city is known for, and so like you all as college graduates, like
we were still in college.
College students waged a year-long unyielding war where you were tally marking victories. If you woke up with a rat on your face, you tallied one for them.
Oh yeah,
If you trapped them and released them to a nice pasture very far away,
safe and sound,
tallied one for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here we are, roughly at the end of it, 60 for the humans, 55 or so for the rats, and we won the war. We lost plenty of battles, let me tell you. But something good came out of it. We like to call that art.
Nice.
There you go.
All right.
On the table.
So since we're not going to give an overview to the audience, go ahead and start telling us about how we start playing.
Yeah, okay. So first thing is we're going to shuffle our movement cards right here.
Okay.
So these cards here, you're going to take a hand of 7.
And these are going to be the different cards that control how we move our characters across the board, right?
Yes, not the only way, but a big majority of the way of how we're going to be moving around the board.
Do I still get a hand of 7?
You do get a hand of 7.
Fantastic.
Yep, absolutely.
Alright, you need to change the rules slightly for this gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, you actually get a hand of 6.
Oh, 6. Man, it's already starting off wrong.
Always play on the designer's side.
It didn't work for me the first time we lost.
Yeah, but he's
Well,
not.
we were playing our co-designer.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that's true, I guess.
It was a lose-lose for you.
Anything we do on camera is an official house rule for this game, and does have the rubber steel as the way that you're allowed to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
It means if West and I slip through any cheeky maneuvers, it's approved.
That's totally fine.
All right.
And a thing to know about the movement cards that we have, so they're going to all have a yellow line on the cards, and those are going to be always facing the yellow line on the board. So you can't orient them any way you want to help you in your situations. It's a little movement puzzle we have designed. So start of the game, going to be the humans. So it's going to be humans, rats, until one of us has 4 victory points.
Perfect.
So we're going to take our first turn, Jesse.
So I've got 3 core characters here.
You do?
I've got the deli cook.
Yep.
I've got the subway surfer.
Yes, you do.
And I've got the misplaced Texan, which is the hero of this story.
The true hero, absolutely.
I did notice the miniature does not have our velociraptor. We have the tail. We
Just have the
with
tail.
hanging.
Just have the tail.
Well, is it? It's not a velociraptor. It's just a giant rat.
Yeah, just a massive rat. That's
Terrifying.
Yeah, that's just
It
one
looks
of the
like a
soldiers.
velociraptor.
It does kind of look like a velociraptor. I'm not anymore.
That's how that's how I think of them.
So on my board here, I when I start activating my turn, I'm going to activate a single character.
One character.
And I'm going to get 3 total actions or 6 total actions?
6 total actions. You're going to get 6 total actions, and I will also get 6 total actions for my character.
And then the actions that I have are going to be built out here on the main part of my board. So let's see here. Misplaced Texan. I'm going to breed my way through this.
Yeah, please.
I don't know any of this yet.
You don't? Yeah, please.
And you can tell me what I'm getting right and wrong.
Yep.
HP 6. That's how much health I have.
Yep.
I'm a ranger, which means I'm going to be sniping people from far away.
Absolutely.
You can take the man out of Texas, but you can never take the Texas out of the man. See?
Fantastic.
I'm not really
accent.
sure how the Texan accent ended up being like a gangstery
He moved to New York. He moved to New York.
We do have a character called the Don, which that would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would've
I don't know how to do a Texas accent. Jog is just going to be my move. Throw rock, range 2, target 1, deal 1 damage. So a little bit of damage done. Punch, range 1, target 1, 2 damage. So slightly more damage, but I don't have as much reach.
Exactly.
Hunting rifle, range 4, target 1, 2 damage. Do I have ammo?
You do not.
Okay. Why would I do a throw rock instead of a hunting rifle?
So you can do, you're going to get 3 skills.
Okay.
So those are going to be tracked by these
see 'em
black
here.
tokens. And these skills are going to be, they're going to cost either, a black or a black and an orange. Those
Okay.
are your ultimates. And you can do 1 per row. So you can do a hunting rifle and you can throw a rock.
So I can do both,
But you
possibly.
can't do hunting rifle and jog. It's either or.
So if I want to move to get into position, I might only have a throw rock available.
Exactly.
Okay. Magnum, range 2, target pierce, deal 3 damage.
Yep, so that's a
Like that, I'm okay with that.
big damage dealing thing. You'll be able to hit multiple targets with that.
Texas 3-step, jump move 3.
You'll be able to hop over enemies. So you can hop right over these rats, move where you want.
Does it include terrain?
That is a ghost move.
Okay.
So that's what the difference of your cards. You
A
have
jump
normal-
move is enemies and creatures. ghost move is going to be
Anything.
phasing through things. Okay.
Exactly.
Someone left their door open.
Exactly.
Natural marksman. Ignore LOS, line of sight.
Yep.
Range 6, target 3, deal 3 damage. Now this will cost one of my ultimate abilities. Do I get these back?
You do not. So you only get 2 charges in the entire game. Once you use them, you're done.
But I don't. I want more of them.
Yeah, I know.
I know
Have
you
we
do.
considered maybe giving the players slightly more?
We have,
Okay.
but there's a reason why you only have 2. And read that last bit.
Last stand, HP can't go below 1 HP this turn. That is where I use my ultimate to close the deal. I'm either pushing this, doing a natural marksman attack to really do some damage to him, or I'm triggering one or both of these to just not die.
Exactly.
The best part is if I defeat you enough and take enough damage away from you, I'm forcing you to use one of those cubes.
If you have an ult cube left, you have to use last
So
stand.
theoretically, and hear me out, I should start with just a natural marksman action.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one
I
even
get it.
around.
Yeah.
You're just practicing.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start by activating my misplaced Texan.
Okay, cool.
Now I get 6 actions. How
Yes,
do I
you do.
denote those, and how do I go about using
So
them?
you're gonna have 3 skills here,
Okay.
and then you'll have 3 maneuvers. Those are gonna be your general actions that you can take. You can
Okay.
either use a movement card here, searching the trash. Oh yeah, there you go.
Movement?
Searching. Using a movement card is one. You can search through the trash, which are these on the table.
Okay.
That's something we haven't talked about yet. A big thing. You're gonna be looking through the trash to try to build explosives. Once you get 3 pieces of a single color, it will turn into an explosive.
Okay.
Once we have these explosives, that brings us down to our last one is explode a dumpster. That's how we get one of our 4 victory points. So we're looking through the trash to get the pieces that we need to build our explosives.
And then we've got to trade as well. which is
Because
something
we
that
can
allows
trade
us to
between
swap
our-
things. Do we have to be adjacent to each other or near each other?
we do have to be adjacent to each other, but they don't have to be both active characters.
Are all my characters considered the same pocket?
Yes, they are. A
So
shared
it's
inventory.
just us right
yeah,
now.
it's
Okay.
just colored.
So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my abilities, which I think needs to be use a movement card. Now,
Yeah,
my
let's
guy
see.
is up here,
Yep.
and I might want to be able to step over... I might want to be able to step over to that trash can. So maybe I use my Texas 3-step instead.
Yeah, that's a perfect
So
move.
I'm going to mark this,
Yep.
Texas 3-step.
You want me to get you?
I'm
You
going to
got it.
shift 1, 2, 3
Got it.
right over there.
Absolutely.
Then I'm going to use one of my abilities to go ahead and search the trash pile.
Cool. So then you'll mark that with those blue pieces right on your character board. So you're searching
I see.
trash. There
Okay.
you go. So this comes off the board. So the board's always changing, which opens paths for humans, opens paths for rats, and it just changes the board. And now you take the top one off the deck.
Is it public?
It's public.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some bad stuff
Can it
in there
not be
too.
public? Can we maybe... Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Spawn a rat. Spawn a soldier rat in the hex. This trash was in. The rat gets to immediately activate. Can we not activate? Do you want to tell West what that means? That's
So
the
that rat
noise.
gets to attack and move.
Yes.
So
So he's definitely going to attack.
Yep.
I'd rather him not.
Yep. And then he's going to... He moves just
this
one
for?
space, right?
and
Yeah.
you don't have to move him if you don't want.
I'd actually like to move him one space towards the yellow line.
You got it.
Yep,
Right
perfect.
there.
Now it's back to me activating.
Yes, it is.
Oh, garbage. Can I do multiple search actions?
Yeah, you can do as many of the same maneuvers.
But
you
we're
want.
not going to do that, are we?
Probably not.
We're going to punch a rat in the throat. I'm going to use my natural marksman ability.
if you want.
Range 2. Does that mean I could also fire at range 1?
Yeah, everything ranges is up to the number.
And a baby rat has only
3
1 health?
3
has
health.
3
The
health.
numbers on it
Yeah.
are the health.
Holy
Yep.
cow. Who chose the strength of these rats?
We're mighty and little,
Okay.
but very mighty.
Magnum, range 2, target, pierce, 3 damage to the rat in front of me.
So
Alright.
if there was one behind it, you would also do 3 damage to that. That's what the pierce is.
Oh, can I push that rat backwards?
Other characters can.
Okay,
The
not
Texan
me.
cannot.
All right.
Yeah. So short-lived. That rat got 1 damage off. Pretty
He was
good.
beautiful.
That's- I mean,
Well done.
it's a
What
good-
a great sacrifice.
It's a good activation for a rat that was never supposed to exist in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead then and use a movement card, one of my open activations, and I'm looking for a chance to search a little bit more trash. And I think... Okay, will that get me there? Nope. Ooh. I wish I could angle these.
That's part of the puzzle.
Yeah, I see that. So I'm going to place that on this. Now this is facing the right direction.
Yep.
I could go to any hex around me, or I could go to a cone as far as 4 out from the 2 corners of me. However, because the building's there, the burrow's there, I'm not going to be able to go as far as I would like.
Exactly.
Because you have to be able to trace a full path. So
Yep.
I believe logic has it that I should be able to go right up here.
Absolutely.
And I think one more. Am I correct about that? Yeah, I should be able to go one more space forward to hide behind that trash can a little bit and go ahead and use another action to search that dumpster. Do not spawn a rat. I will call your bluff. I will rip this card in half.
Please don't.
Green Wick. We're both lucky I didn't have to commit to that threat.
You're telling me.
Especially after he said, "Please don't." I felt really bad.
Been really bad.
But for the sake of the video,
You would have had to do it.
I
would have understood.
I mean, a New Yorker, if anything, will understand commitment.
Then that'd be that one card that's taped up, and you'd know that it's like the spawn card.
But you'd want to avoid it, but you never could.
But you never could.
You can't do anything about it.
All right, I have a hunting rifle.
Yep.
Which would be range 4.
So
Dumpsters in the way.
Dumpsters in the way. So how line of sight is? It's the corner of the hex to the corner of the hex that you're
I'm
targeting.
going to pretend as if I'd used that hunting rifle before I moved.
That's fine with me.
Because there was a clear line to that, and I didn't read the range. 2 damage to that little rat up there.
So I'll
down
just
to
flip
1.
that down to 1.
And that will be the end of my turn. The reason why that was fair is because I am now in perfect position for West to bite me anyway. So
Correct. Yeah. So
care.
I let you make this mistake because
Should I have moved?
No. Yes, but you didn't. Moving just 1 with the jog wouldn't have done anything. Yeah. So typically.
Yeah.
You don't want to end a turn directly next to a dumpster because what you're about to learn.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's going to be 3 turns until you can activate that character again, and rats are just going to keep spawning and spawning and spawning.
Yeah.
So the Texan's going to be in a bit of a tough spot, but we'll see if we can do something else with our other characters.
He's gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What happens when the Texan dies?
Well, you're gonna find out in about 3 turns.
You'll maybe find out.
Three little rounds here to work.
That's the end of my turn.
So typically we would be taking our turns together. Since it was Jesse's first turn, we did it sort of
You
one
do
player
it
each.
simultaneous?
We do it simultaneous.
For video, we'll probably still do a little bit of
that's
parse.
totally fine. But my turn's pretty quick. I'm going to be using the Whiz Kid. She's an engineer. She's great at finding items. So first things first is I'm going to use this movement card here, which will get me out to here. And then I'm just going to use this movement card right here to come up 1 space. And now I'm going to use her ability item scan, which I'll just tell you instead of bringing over. She can now send a little bot out and search trash up to 3 away, and she gets to ignore line of sight. Then she can keep up to 2 of them. So she's really good at safely digging through the trash, looking for the stuff that you want.
I wish I would have known that.
Yeah, probably would have been one of those good things.
I went hunting next to a dumpster.
Question for our team: do we want to keep one of these greens because you already have one, or do we want to just keep both
Double
blue?
purples.
Double purple. Yeah. Let's do it.
My guy's about to die. You're really our only hope.
Yep. So, you'll see. You'll see. So the other one gets shuffled back, and now we get to pick. Of these 3, which do we want to declare searched, and we just pull them right off the map?
Does this one not in range?
It was not.
Okay. Probably those 2, I would think.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good call. So those are going to be searched. Now I'm going to use her skill to deploy a turret, which I can do at range 2.
She gets a full-on turn?
And that will automatically shoot anything within range 2 of it. So it does 2 damage to this.
What is this tech gizmo nonsense?
And then that drops one of its shots. It has 3 shots or 1 health.
Right? I know. She's one of the best.
Yeah, she's awesome. And just for a little bit more safety, she's also going to lay a trap.
Leave it to the designer to pick the coolest character for himself.
I was like, oh, what about the Ranger? Super fun.
I chose to choose the Ranger. Specifically asked for him, actually.
And you know what I'll do? I'll get a little bit safer. Oh, and no, I'll stay right there. Actually, I'll keep my card. So I'm not going to use my 3rd maneuver. You don't have to. Everything's always up to. So I'm using 5 of my 6 actions, and that's our turn. So at the end of our turn, we are going to draw 2 cards up to a max hand of 7. So that means if you're using all 3 of your maneuvers on movement cards, you're slowly going to be
exhausting yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Wes.
So over to the rats.
All
Let's
right,
see what they
so
got.
now we're going to be spawning 4 new rats. So let's go ahead and place one right behind the Texas Ranger over there.
Yep,
Who's
absolutely.
super excited about himself.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but there is one specific pledge level with, I think, 3 pledges available,
Yep.
where you actually send a live New York rat from the burrows. Is that right?
Yeah,
Is that still an offer?
We will not only send it, we'll bring it to you.
Has to go up there.
And just see what you can do with it. You know, see how you interact.
I don't. I don't want this pledge level.
Yeah, because how big was the king rat? Because like that's just
He was honestly about this big.
That's
like
insane.
I'm not exaggerating.
that is absolutely insane.
It was crazy.
All right, so I spawned my rats.
Yep.
And now I will activate all my soldier rats on the map.
Yep.
So the first one over there is going. I want him to be behind him though.
Oh, sorry, this way?
Yeah, that
Okay,
side. Yep.
sure.
So he's gonna definitely bite him from behind.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then the other one that's next to the trash can, he's gonna move back towards the other rat.
Sure
Yep,
thing.
Perfect.
So that's another damage to our Texan.
Love that.
Yeah. Now that rat there that's down to 1 is gonna move closer to that thing and try to eat it.
Yep, so as it moves, it takes another shot. It
Yep.
dies, but that does burn one of its
Fantastic.
shots, so it only has one shot left.
Great. And then that rat that's around the corner is
Yep.
gonna come this direction 1.
You got it.
Perfect. And then this rat here is gonna move this direction, and this rat here is gonna move this direction.
Yeah.
And then this rat here is gonna move up here, and this one here is gonna move there.
Cool.
And I think that's all the rats.
Fantastic. And now you also get one of your 2 generals.
Correct. Let's see. Well, in any good strategic move, any chess game, which I think rats always play with people, they always are going to want to protect your king. So let's start with the queen, the most powerful of all.
She is.
Because I think that that's going to be the most important thing for her
And
to
she's
do.
beautiful.
She is she's an attractive rat, I'm not going to lie. So let's see here. The first thing that she's going to do is to go ahead and move, because that would be the smartest option for her. I can use it at any time though, right?
Yeah, your card can be at any time on any rat. It doesn't need to be on your active general. It can be any rat on the board.
Perfect.
But it obviously can be on her as well.
Okay.
I need your girl.
Yeah.
I need your Soho to come murder these rats.
You think that?
Yeah.
While he's going, take a look at your
All right, I'll
your
read some of my abilities.
yeah. Okay, that character is specially designed sort of for this situation.
So she's moving this direction.
Okay.
So I got rid of that card. Fantastic. And now she is
The
going...
West is so boring if I'm not there to help entertain the audience.
She's gonna scurry.
That's fair. He's making a move right now. We'll see. Don't be too worried about it.
Making a move and losing their attention span.
She's going to
right,
move,
guys.
move 3 that direction towards him.
Yep, you got it.
No.
Yep.
Leave my cowboy alone.
All right, and now she is going to pull him in
Yep.
by 2 with Mystic Entanglement.
Sure thing. Do you want him up here or down here?
Down there, yep, that's
You got
perfect. That way we're a little closer to the other rats.
And pass over that token because he's now rooted. So
Yes.
that means you can put that right on there. And
Yeah.
that character cannot move. So he can still be displaced. So he can be pushed, pulled, teleported, but he cannot move on his own.
Which one?
The Texan.
Till when?
Next chance of activation.
Leave him alone.
Yeah. He's in a tough spot. He's in a pretty tough spot.
All right, and then I assume if I use Explosive Sacrifice, I don't injure myself, correct?
Correct.
Okay, fantastic. So we're going to do Explosive Sacrifice.
You might want to read that real quick, just because they need to be adjacent to the rats.
Oh, I thought it was 3 spaces away. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can
Yep.
still do it if you want.
No, I'm going to avoid that.
But because Mystic Entanglement is a push or a pull, so you could push him to, and he's now adjacent to one of them.
It's only 1, though. It's not worth it.
Okay.
I'd rather her be there. Yep, that's
you got
perfect. And then we're going to go
Wanted to
ahead.
burn his ults though,
Oh,
because
that's
he's easier
fair.
to kill. He's easier to kill.
And then we're going to go ahead and do
Everything I
1
tell
bit
him
of
secretly
melee
helping
damage,
us.
so we'll add 1 more damage to the guy here. So there you
Threw
go.
a quick rock at you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just kind of like smashed you across the face with a hand.
Alright.
Just reminded you.
Is it my activation again?
Yes, it's back to us. Okay, so
ready to
what do we
destroy
want to do? Do we want to go save the Texan, or do we want to just sort of...
I'm going to save the text.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I think that's a great idea. You should definitely.
So
do that.
for the need a swipe ability,
Yeah.
the edge of the board is considered terrain.
Target the closest character or terrain down the straight line of your hex, If the target is terrain or an enemy, pull self to target. If target is an ally, pull ally to self. Am I able to get into a line with him?
Well, so if, per se, maybe I move here, or if you just move down 1, you can pull yourself down this entire line.
Yeah.
And if you maybe throw some snacks out and read your ult, his whole thing is getting people out.
I was mostly thinking about throwing some snacks down and just doing my ult.
Exactly.
And rescuing him.
That's a great way to do it.
That's amazing. It's almost like your thinking is one right now. Wow.
That was what
Incredible.
The human team.
That was what I had leaned towards. So
Amazing.
I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Drop 3 snacks in 3 hexes, range 3. If a character ends a movement on top of a snack, they heal 1. Once a snack is used, it is removed.
Yep.
So these are my snacks?
Those are your snacks.
These are my snacks.
Yep.
So I've got 3 snacks.
Yep.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And remember, rats can also land on them.
They can land on them?
Yep.
They
They can eat them.
Let's not do that. Let's do them like over here somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, actually, why don't we just do this so that when he wakes up, he's just got a whole...
He's got a bunch of stuff.
He's got a whole pile of snacks.
Yeah.
Then, showtime. Teleport self and up to 1 adjacent ally to any snack on the board. Either self or the ally can be placed on top of the snack. The other character is placed in an empty adjacent hex. It's pulling an alt.
But remember, it says adjacent ally, so you have to be adjacent to the text to do that.
It does seem like a bit of a spanner thrown in the mix, doesn't it?
Doesn't quite get me where I want to get to.
But that need a swipe. You can maybe get there.
All right, let's try it. Target the closest character or terrain down a straight line to your hex. If the target is a terrain or an enemy, pull self to target. Target is an ally, pull ally to self.
And since I'm where you need to be, this is a perfect example of how this simultaneous play is important. Let me do a quick thing first.
Okay.
I'll activate the stiletto. I'll walk the runway. So quick jump move, 3 away. 1, 2, 3, and now you have your hex that you need to get.
Because the edge of the board
is terrain.
Okay. So I slide the whole way down here.
Exactly.
Kind of chasing after you instead of pulling you down towards me.
Exactly.
Do you have anything else you want to do?
You want me to? I think I should just beat up on the.
I forgot that this was simultaneous. So why don't you go ahead and do some of your turns while I get into position?
Yeah. While you figure out maybe the movement puzzle, I'll get that going. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just go beat up on the queen then. Since I'm so
very
close.
inappropriate.
You're probably not wrong, but
Color names.
Rats can be powerful sorcerers too. That's the flavor.
use
text
this card real quick. Every card has a range of 1 to move around, so I only need to move 1, so I can burn any card. So I'm just gonna burn this, pop in right there. I'm gonna be adjacent to the queen, so I'm going to tactical hairpin. A little taste of your own medicine. You're now rooted, so she can't move on her next chance of activation.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Yeah, and then I think I'm going to quick hidden heals, so 4 damage to her, 4 of her 15, so not bad. And then I think I'm gonna get out of there because, as we learned, we don't want to end an activation right next to a dumpster.
I've heard it requires saving.
Yeah. Before I do that, I'm already next to a trash can, so I'll just use one of my maneuvers to search that. And look at that. We got one of our greens. And actually, I'm gonna wait because if you get next to me, maybe I'll trade with you, and we can do something there.
Okay, so you're gonna pause for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause and send it back to you.
So, all right. So I'm gonna do a move action.
Okay.
Here, which is gonna be able to shift me
2 spaces down.
Big but also I believe I could go here actually.
100%.
So that's where I want to be at the moment.
Yep.
Then I'm going to do another move action. So I'm not going to recharge everything, but I'm going to use my big old ghost X. Now the ghost lets you transfer through anything. Not important right now, but it will allow me to pop immediately right here to this position.
Yep. And before you ult away, I'm going to spend one of my maneuvers to initiate a trade with you.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you this green.
Love that. And now I'm going to go ahead and do a punch, range 1, target 1, 2 damage.
Maybe not, because you only have 3 skills. I love the aggressive nature.
I truly think you should. I think that is probably the best option that you have.
I know, I can tell.
And she's stuck there.
She's stuck there.
She's very
I know
stuck.
I pretended like I was trying to save the cowboy.
Yeah, this was all just a puncher.
What if we all stand next to the trash
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Fine.
Such a fantastic plan.
I'm going to showtime. Which is going to allow me to teleport away. It's almost as if this has been the plan the entire time.
Yep.
And we're going to pop here.
Yep. You pick which of the characters lands on one of them.
Yeah, so here and here.
Yep.
He's going to go ahead and eat and regain a health.
Exactly.
And we are in a better position than we had been, although we are one ultimate down because of some dumb Texan.
But that's a great use of the ultimate. And before we end our turn, I will use my last...
Ultimate as well?
I've actually already used all my maneuvers, so I'm just going to end there. Because I used a movement card, I traded, and I searched.
I think it's a great plan. I'm so glad you did
1,
that.
2, 3,
that
4,
way.
5, 6. And now, since I have...
If you had another move, I could have technically activated the trade.
Oh, that's true.
So let me have activated that trade.
That's a smart... Yeah, because both of the characters that were adjacent were active.
Yep.
That's great. So now that's going to let me get away with a movement card because I am in a bit of a dangerous situation.
Less good.
And I'll use this this one here and get 1, 2, 3. I'll go all the way to the edge. 4. Right back to where I started. A little in and out. Just pop in, do some damage, get right out to safety.
I like already that this is a skirmish game with a lot of little thinky puzzles, that none of which are too complicated, but it has a lot of little movement too.
A lot of little movement.
I'm racing around the board, whereas a lot of skirmish games, I kind of show up and I punch you in the face a few times.
Yep.
It's like we stand there and we like Mortal
Use your
Kombat.
abilities and hit, for sure.
Yeah.
Can you put this up next to the queen?
You absolutely can.
On the upper one? Yep,
this
right
one
there.
here.
Perfect.
You got it.
And then this one.
I will
is
be your
going-
glorious hands, Westod.
And while you're putting these out,
That
West,
one's
if
going to
it's
go in between those two.
if it's useful for you, the soldiers, to help you track who you've activated or not, if you pull down towards their ears, will flip them from yellow to red, which will
perfect.
let you know if you've activated them or not. You don't have to use it, it's just a little easy thing to help.
Sure. Okay.
And make sure, Jesse, that we draw 2 cards up to a max hand of 7. I already had 6, so I'm only drawing 1.
All right. One here, one here, one here. Move those 2 forward.
Yep.
One. Yep.
Yep.
And then this one down 1.
Yep.
Perfect. And then that one up 1.
Yep.
No, that one's going to go down towards that. Yep.
It's shot.
Yep, and then the turret, it goes down to 1, and the turret is gone.
Perfect. And then, hold on. Do that one next. Move that one this way. Perfect. And then the one rat should go over that way. The other one should go straight up. And then that one should go up and over. Perfect. I think that's all of them.
Yep.
And now you got just your king. So, similar to us, you need to activate your characters based on who has been exhausted. So since you used the queen last turn and her stamina is still on her board, you now have to use the king. Once you use both, they reset and you can use whoever you want. Similar to us, we have to use specific characters next turn because
I have to use the deli cook.
Yep.
Right.
Which is okay, because strategically I've been planning to use the deli cook from the very beginning.
But specifically on your 3rd turn.
All right. Let's see. Can I get down somewhere that's worthy of me
Oh,
being
he's
there?
figuring that out.
I'm reading my abilities.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what we want to do. Maybe I want to send the hipster witch over to that crew. Maybe I want to send her over and pair up with the deli cook. We got a lot of options right now. We're in a pretty good spot item-wise.
I was going to say, we definitely need to do a bit more searching, but
yeah.
then we're going to have some Molotovs here soon.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm going to scurry for 3.
Uh-huh.
So 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to
WizKid's going to be
use
in a bit of a tough spot.
my... I'm going to move again. I'm going to move with an actual card this time,
Sure.
though. Move that one so that I can be here.
And so if you end within 1 of this trap, it explodes and you take 2 damage.
So I'm going to go here.
Moving through it will still trigger
Will still trigger it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll stay here because it's better.
So that's gone.
So
and the
3
king
damage, you said?
2.
2, okay.
All
Alright.
all of her gadgets have done their damage. So
She did well.
She did pretty good on
Yeah.
that.
And now she's going to die.
we'll see about that.
All right, so I'm going to do a tail slash, which is going to do 3 damage.
Yep. And if you want, you can pull her to reposition her if you would like. So you just can't pull as a displacement, and I can't get farther away from you. So since I'm
Okay.
adjacent to you, you can pull me around the side. if you want. You don't have to.
So it includes...
Yeah, you do the bit on the left,
thing.
and then you do the bit on the right.
All right, yeah. So I'm going to pull her and hold her to me then, so that she can't run away. Is that the idea?
Well, I'm not going to be rooted, but it's more so like if I was farther away, you pull her in so you can hit me. But since I'm close to you, you could pull me too and reposition me around.
Well, then technically I didn't have to move to get to you.
You did not. Yeah, if you don't want to,
so let me undo that movement,
Sure,
and then I'll
absolutely.
take that. You can put that trap back up.
You got it.
And then I'm going to pull her towards me for 2.
So do you want to end there or there?
Have her in front of there, right? There's perfect.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cleave her for 3.
You got it.
And then with my last option here,
I don't like that position as much.
It's not as good for us. Yeah.
All the advice you were giving was like in our favor.
The designer expected me just came out. I didn't know what to do. It wasn't even me.
The only negative part is that if I lose, I'll never post this video.
so when I spawn,
Don't worry, we're not gonna lose.
when I spawn rats close to me, does that mean that it would also trigger that trap?
Yes, if they are in
1 space.
Yeah.
And it's 3 damage?
2 damage on the
2
traps.
damage. Perfect. I'm going to use one of my ultimates here to spawn 3 soldiers. So 1 here, 1 here, and 1 there.
Coming out of your bag of rats
Yep.
over there.
That is pretty darn mean.
And while these are being spawned, remember, this has not attacked yet. It has moved, but it hasn't attacked. So it can attack if you want.
Yes, that will attack as well as
I
all the
figured
rest
as
of
much.
them.
Yep. I'll take the 1 damage from that one now.
Yep.
Specifically, this one can't be here because the ult says they need to be as close as possible.
Yep.
So
So there'll be
they have
2
to
more
fill-
that attack.
yeah. But remember, they can also move on top of attacking. So it can attack then move.
this is hitting for 2 though.
Yeah, it gets hit for 2.
So it's going to then move to here.
Yep, it hits then moves.
And then this
that
one's
one will
going-
move then hit.
And then hit. Yep. Amazing.
So that's 3 total more damage. So
Amazing.
that would have killed me, but so I'm now at 5 damage, and that forces me to burn one of my ultimates on the last stand. My health can't go below 1 this turn.
Phantasmagoric. All right.
In a bad spot, surrounded by rats.
So that means that I'm now able to actually use one of my movement cards because I didn't technically
not
use
use
it the
it.
last time. And I think that getting away from you is probably a good plan. Although maybe not. I think backing up a little is probably good. So I'm going to go ahead and back up 1. And, oops, sorry.
I got it. No worries.
So there, I'm going to move to there. So I'm still within range, but slightly off from there.
Cool.
All right, and that is the end of my turn.
And you
I
can
don't like these
reset your
turns.
your general's stamina. Okay.
I don't like his turns at all.
They're pretty hurtful. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
So we're gonna search. I mean, I'm gonna start off just to see if we can get a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a movement. Scuttle my butt over here. Gonna use a search
All
for
right.
this trash can lid.
I'll let you look. Yellow.
That's all right. It's one of the colors we need.
Yep.
It's not the initial color we need to go
It's
ahead
not.
and start loading
Yeah,
up,
that can go right in your discard. Yep.
Okay, what are you thinking? Because I'm not sure about the rest of my moves
Yeah.
yet.
So I might be able to get. Actually, I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man. These rats around here are going to be a real problem, aren't they?
They are absolutely going to be a problem. You could taunt some of them, but I don't know if it's going to do anything. We will get to use her at least 1 more time because last stand was burned,
Yeah.
but I'll burn it again.
I mean,
next
if
turn.
you want, I can try to get in there and do some stuff about it, though.
I don't think you're going to do anything about it,
No,
unfortunately.
you think
Yeah.
it's too much?
I think we. Because if she dies, I'll be able to use my characters more frequently, and they'll sort of get stronger from that.
It's true. They'll be inspired.
Yeah, we're not getting through this unscathed, so we'll see what we can do.
So what you're saying is someone has to die.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
One child has to be eaten by the rats before the government even cares.
Yeah, exactly. Just to turn some eyes, turn some heads. All right, so we've searched that trash. I think I want to potentially just sort of position myself with this crew up here to sort of keep the Texans safe, because I'm going to be using the
Okay.
Hipster Witch. She's our healer. I think that's probably the better move.
I'm going to be following up with another move.
Okay.
Jumping here. And then I'm going to start attacking people while
Yeah.
you figure out where you're moving. Wes doing a move.
That's a big thing.
So range 2, target 1, damage 1. So this will knock this guy down to a 2.
Yep.
Then I've got a range 1, target 1, damage 2. Knock you down to a 1. Once again, I'm close to a gold trash can, though.
Such a great spot for you.
He's a big boy, though. He's got 14 health. The Texan had 6. A little bit of a different thing.
And I'm going to take a step back.
Okay,
That's
cool.
all my turn.
Right.
That's everything I'm doing.
All right, I'm going to use 2 maneuvers. First maneuver is going to be a movement card, which is going to get me right next to that trash can up in the corner. Up 1. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to use the next one to search that trash can.
Okay.
Spawn rat, spawn rat, spawn rat.
I genuinely hope not. All right, we got green container. That is fantastic.
Almost a full
So
bomb.
if we can trade that to you,
Sure.
or you trade both to me, we're
ready to-
We
we're
got
ready
the
to pop
pieces.
some
We just got to get them together. Okay, so now I'm going to use a quick ghost move here, and
Nice.
I'm going to hop that wall, and you can get me right actually onto the nearest one. Yeah. There you go. And then
You don't get a health, though, do you?
I don't. I can't
consume
be.
that?
I do consume it, but
Okay,
but here's
alright.
the thing. Now I'm next to you, so I'm going to burn some sage, heal you for 3, so you can't be overhealed, but you're back up to full
Does
health.
that not take off my sticky shoe?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay.
You're still rooted, and then I'm going to Taurus at heart, which you can be over shielded. So I'm going to drop a shield on myself and on the Texan, which is essentially just an extra point of health, but you can go over your max health with shields.
Could you reach my other girl?
Let's see. It's a range of 3. I can.
Yeah, let's do the Subway Surfer if you don't mind.
I don't need it on myself. I'll do the Texan and the Surfer.
Both of them?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
He just said that you're a liability, and that's the reason why he's putting all this extra on you.
The hipster witch likes to hide, send people out and then help them.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't need the shields. And then that is it. I'm not going to use my last skill, and I used all 3 of my maneuvers, two movements and 1 search.
Nice.
So I think we're in a decent spot. Okay, cool.
I don't, but I'm glad you're confident.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
West Todd, what are you thinking?
Okay, so
let's draw our cards.
I'm almost running out of dice, gentlemen. I just thought you should know that. There's quite a few on the board right now.
We're
All right, so I'm gonna move.
Nope, I have too many cards somehow, so.
That's okay. Yeah, just go back down to
Discard
7.
down.
I'm moving
cards.
this guy down. He's gonna eat the big guy here for 1,
You got it.
and moving this one here.
Deli cook.
Moving this one here. Moving this one.
Now, is West dice limited?
Guess.
Yes.
So once all the
here.
rats are out,
He'll start to essentially pull them off of the board to respawn them at their.
but I'm saying we don't even have to worry. Like, once all, we don't even need to kill any more rats.
Can you move those 2 forward for me, please?
Yep.
We certainly don't need to, but in the
No,
end game,
towards the people. Good try. Good try.
that's a great try.
Yeah, it was a great try. And then we're doing one more up here as well. Great. And then we're gonna put. We're moving the one that's the closest in the top right corner to the left one.
This.
No, that one's going forward.
Okay.
That one's moving closer to the queen.
Yep.
Great. And then this one's going right next to the queen.
Here.
Yep. And then that one is gonna go up and try to do like a maneuver. It's gonna
pincer
eventually going
maneuver.
around. Yeah. And now we're gonna move this one closer here, and this one closer here, and this one closer here, and then all the rest of them are just gonna stay there. They're all gonna attempt to bite her, and they
problem.
technically will bite her.
Yeah.
But she doesn't.
She
Nothing
doesn't feel
happens
it.
to her.
Doesn't feel it.
She's
So
in a,
she's just in so much adrenaline rage.
she's in a comatose state.
Yeah, but she's
Burns
just
my last ult for last stand, so she no
Whole
longer
bunch.
has any ults.
She
Yeah.
does have rabies, though.
And then
She's gonna die next turn. Tell you what. But
we're gonna put this person is gonna come down right there. It's gonna be great.
Can you just emulsiate yourself and take all the rats with you?
yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Think about that as a game mechanic.
Yeah. A
right.
self-destruct button on people.
So if I'm rooted, I can't move, but I could still do the move action because it heals for 1. Correct?
Correct, but you do not have to activate her because both of your characters get refreshed at once. And
Yeah.
at the end of this turn, since you have the chance to activate the queen, even if you don't, the root is gone.
Oh, perfect.
So it's after the next chance of activation.
Oh, is that true for me as well?
Exactly. So if you do not use the Texan on this
I
next
stay
turn,
stuck for a turn, but not my second or third. Yeah,
exactly.
I got you.
Yeah.
I actually like that.
You have to. It has to have the chance to affect your gameplay. Yeah.
Okay. So knowing that,
and that being said, you can activate the queen if you want. She's just rooted.
Yeah.
Same thing for you. You can activate the Texan if you want. He just can't move.
Sure.
But he can be displaced.
He can do a lot of damage. Yeah.
He can do a ton of damage. I got some thoughts after he takes his turn. So
the problem is I can't get to anybody, which is very frustrating. So I think the smartest thing for me to do is going to be to figure out some way for my king to move closer to this guy, but I don't have any of those cool ghost cards, which you'd figure that like all the rat movements should be ghost movement because like, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they're...
Buildings don't affect rats.
Yeah, they should just be able to walk right through them. I feel
these
like
are bigger rats than you'd think.
It's true.
They have to use
true.
doors.
Well, no, I mean, one of them had to chew through a concrete wall to get into where he wanted to go. So
Exactly.
it takes some time.
Yeah.
So 1, and then 2, and then 3. He should be able to do that with that card, I
Absolutely.
believe.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
And now he is going to move for 3. So he's going to do 1, 2, and then that gets him within 3. So I should be able to pull.
Yep.
And I can pull him anywhere I want. I can pull him for 2, right?
Yep.
So 1, 2.
Yeah, but then you unfortunately won't be able to do the damage if he's not adjacent to you.
Okay. So then I'm going to move him for 3 here instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll pull him to here.
Yep.
And now these guys, well, I guess technically my real question is, it's damage of 3 for me, or I pull him into here and then all of these guys get to eat him. No, 2 of them already hit him, right?
One already hit him.
1 already hit him. So it'd be, and those are just damage 1. So my damage 3 plus this 1 would be...
Yeah, this is the more damage.
The better option. All right, so then that's going to be a total of 4 damage to him.
To the deli cook.
To the deli cook.
Thanks so much. Wow.
No problem. Those are for your deli cook up there. And then I'm going to... You know what? Let's make this really entertaining. I'm going to spawn some more.
Wow. Incredibly bold.
And we're going to do...
This is the person we want taking hits, though. We're okay
1,
with that.
and then 2...
A second ult right away. Yeah, there is still 1 space right there.
3.
It's got to go behind.
Yep.
Yeah, he's used all his ults at this point.
Yep, no more ults on the king. He still has 2 on the queen, but...
Yep. So now they get to move, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So here and here, so that's 2 more damage.
2 more to the deli cook.
Yep. And rats can't move through rats, right?
Correct. They can move through, but since they can only move one, they
One.
can't land on the same space.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like a rat totem where like they're standing on top of each other? I feel like that's a possibility.
It's very frequent. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. That will take care of my turn for the rat king at this point.
Oh, it's a painful turn. You've had a lot of painful turns here.
So I'm thinking, you can tell me what you're thinking. I was thinking get it while it's hot and deal a ton of damage to the rats that are around me right now.
That's a good thought. Good, and that's, now that he has no ults on the king, that's a total possibility.
I can pile like 5 damage onto the king now.
My only issue
I have 18.
is that we don't have any other real damage dealers to follow up, and he's on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we can either set up to go after the queen, and I can do a ton of damage with her to the queen. I can do 7 easy, maybe 8, which she'll be at like 2 health at that point. You can maybe come even and do a 2 or 3 with the subway surfer, do that, wall hook shot again, knee swipe, and we can maybe start burning through her ults. So my question is, do we want to do that, go after the queen, or, and that'll just fully sacrifice our whiz kid, she's going to die. Or I could use the whiz kid this turn, try to get over here, search some of these trash cans, and then let her die next turn.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards using your whiz kid.
Okay, yeah.
For sure. The only thing that I'm not... I could either clear rats out of this area to set us up for a trash can explosion.
Sure.
Assuming your whiz kid's going to be able to pull some good loot.
Probably.
Or I could tick all of these down quite a bit, which I know you didn't.
It's not about taking them down because we can take them down and that's great because at the end of the game we need some safe places to run. I'm not opposed to that. I think that's given us options, right? We're not all in on something, and then we make him make mistakes. Once he makes a mistake, then we pound.
He's full of mistakes.
He'll make some. He'll make some. I think let's do it. That's based off your gut.
I think it's a great idea for you to do that too, because I only have 2 rats left. I'd really like to spawn some more.
Well, let's see what's happening. So I'm going to activate my deli cook.
Okay.
You're going to activate her. Let's go ahead and see what she does. Do I even have to declare before you finished your activation?
No.
So technically, I could see what you're doing.
You'd see what we do, and yeah. Exactly.
Let's see. Let's check this. Because if you find the right loot, conversation might change a little bit.
Exactly. So I'm gonna quickly refresh. I should have done that on my off turn.
Like minutes ago.
You're better at this game than I am, so I'm gonna punch this rat. This, the classic punch right in the nose, get off the board.
Fantastic.
You feel a little bad. It was a smaller than average rat.
You were like hoarding this little rat.
This is kind of the run.
He was already hurt. It actually makes me feel better.
It was a mercy, really.
Now I'm going to use.
Now, granted, he was hurt from biting you. He chipped a tooth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So at the same time, felt kind of vindictive.
I feel like it was also the one that bit that little machine thing.
Yeah.
So
quick attack bot.
No, my gizmo.
All right, I'm gonna use 2. I'm gonna use 1 movement card just to move 1 because I got no cards moving in the right direction.
Did you set up elaborate traps?
I
like
did
gizmo-like things in your actual rat war?
Honestly, it was pure brute force. I wish it was traps.
You didn't Home Alone your house.
I wish we get. It was madness and brute force.
Just a tennis racket and a wall. That's all you need.
Okay, so that's all I needed. I needed to move 1 space. Now I'm within 3 of both of these trash. So I'm gonna item scan. So I get to draw 2 cards, and we can keep up to 2 of them. So this is broken glass, which I don't have to take.
It's awesome.
So that's great. And we will keep this yellow, which is the other. So we have 2 yellow,
but
2
we're
blue.
not in position to blow anything up immediately.
Not yet. But we're in better position now because we have 2 yellow, 2 blue, and all 3 green. But we just need to get them on the same team. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to say let's take that one off. Yeah, good call.
Okay.
That one stays because we put it back.
Yeah.
Now I will deploy a quick turret. I'm going to pop it right there in the middle.
Nice.
It's going to immediately shoot all 3 of its shots. So this will die. And then I'll just say it shoots this one and this one.
Do you want to kill it as opposed to just weakening more? Because he can't spawn more.
Once he's out of rats, he pulls from the board and respawns
So he might take some of the lower level ones anyway?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's that, and I am just going to save my movement cards because they're all decent for the directions we need to be going.
So we're not in a position where I think it's necessary to clear a whole aisle so we can get into a trash can. I think I'm going to commit to what I've done here with him.
Yeah, let's just do some damage to the king.
Is going to go ahead and activate a throw rock, range 2, target 1, damage 1. Going to hit the king right in
Hold on.
Okay.
Before you do that,
range 1, target, cleave, damage 2. That makes more sense.
And cleave means you're hitting everything within one range,
if he targets, it's a semicircle. So if he targets this, he'll attack the 2 that are also adjacent.
Nice.
So that's 2 damage to all 3 of them.
Okay. Pling, pling, and big guy takes 2. I want to do a punch, range 1, target 1, 2 damage to you as well.
Okay.
Your ugly snout.
Love that.
I want to do a. The move doesn't help me, so I'm going to be doing a getting it while it's hot. Range 3, target all, pull 1.
And importantly to know, not in this situation, but that does ignore line of sight, so you can pull people through walls or around walls too.
Then deal 2 damage to all adjacent enemies. So dead, dead, dead.
That's a
2 damage to you.
roll.
That's pretty awesome. Nicely done.
That feels good.
And deal 1 damage to all enemies at range 2. Dead, and 2 health left. Okay, and I still have movement, so I can actually potentially get out of here.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage we just laid on the king.
Let's see. Where do I want to try to pop to? That's
You got anything going left? Because there's just some trash over there that we can maybe search next turn. If you don't, it's okay.
my deck of cards is not the strongest, but I do have this.
Okay.
So that'll actually let me go
right there. Yeah,
right there.
I love that.
It's a movement. I'll go ahead and do a trash search right now.
You got
Fantastic.
that far away.
Yep, on that
That's
position.
disgusting.
Over to you. Let's get some
on.
good luck. Yeah,
Ooh,
there we
yellow
go.
combustion.
There we go. So we have all 3 yellow, all 3 green.
So this trash is going to come over. And then I've got one more minor activation that I can do.
For the record, when I played this, we got broken glass, we got
pulled
rats,
all 4
like,
of the damage cards.
everything you could possibly get that was bad.
That movement, which is going to let me move 2 up the side there. Good. I feel like I got away from him. I feel like things are going well.
Now you're
Life is
feeling a little
good.
better, yeah?
Yeah, all right. Drawing back up to 7.
2 cards
plus.
up to
Yep,
7.
I was at 5,
2,
so
3,
drawing
4,
back up to
5,
7.
6. I'm only drawing 1. Alrighty.
what's
Rest
done?
over to you. And very important though, you had the chance to activate the Texan.
This comes off.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so here's 4. So unfortunately,
Oh wow, you have so many rats over there. That you could.
no, it was less good. There, we're gonna move another one down here,
All right.
and then move those 3 up. No. Thank you. There you go. Yep. And then we're gonna put this one.
He's
Particular. Yeah, he's so picky about
This one-
which space they
This is
move
gonna
to.
go here as well, and then he
You
gets
could-
to move
yeah.
1. Okay, and then the 2 that are next to her are gonna stay there,
Okay.
and then that one is gonna move forward. No, it's gonna move forward to the right. There you go, good. And then that one is gonna move down, and then these are going to eat her. And
Yep, she's dead. You can for your trophy case.
awesome. We're gonna just surround him.
So that is
with
one of
the
your 4
deaths.
victory points.
Love it. And
Don't
then
love that.
Yeah.
so that was the one that. Well, actually, we're gonna say this is
Because we
the
don't
one
have
that
any
ate her.
victory points.
We have
This
none
one
yet.
stayed.
We're in
So
position to
1,
get some.
We're in position to get a lot, actually.
Yeah, but none yet.
Okay.
And then so this one's going down over here, and then this one is going down and is gonna be.
I think he's just making up how many he gets to
Yeah,
spawn.
you saw
I
this
always
one
grab
here,
4.
this one here.
Thank you so much. That one's gonna go up there, but move 1 space. Come up the top. Yep, and then move 1 that way.
You got it.
Perfect. Okay, now it is going to be the queen's turn. So she is going to sacrifice a
Give up
chosen
and die.
rat.
Well, 1 with the colony. The queen's whole thing is about exploding rats, whether it's to heal or to do damage.
So
Good for
she's
her.
going to take. It has to be one that is 3 away.
within
Or
3.
4.
Yeah,
Excuse me,
sorry,
4.
within
So
4.
take that one, but
This-
it's only 1. So
Exactly.
we're going to take that one
Yeah,
and
that's the
blow it
smarter
up.
one.
Yep,
Yep.
perfect.
And then he gets the health for which. So if he
Sure.
exploded this one, he would only get 1 health. So the 3 health rat healed him for 3.
King Rat only has 12 health left.
I know.
Okay.
All right,
Looking
and now
good. Looking juicy.
we're going to dig a tunnel and then go 3 spaces for the queen. But she's going to
Yeah,
go
I'm just gonna
towards
get the
the
one.
stiletto lady
Okay,
there.
so you're going from there, 1, 2, 3. So you pop out there. This is there. And then can I get 1 more tunnel piece, please? And when you dig that tunnel, you get a free ghost move through it. And rats that land on the tunnel ends is always a free ghost move to the other side.
Cool.
He can build tunnels off of this to chain them. And then all of a sudden you can go from there to there.
That's cool.
And then if he tunnels again, it's a whole system.
And now she is going.
It's like slip and slide in the sewage.
Exactly. Fast travel, but only for rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only for rats. There's that one guy.
We consider him a rat, though.
She's going to move forward 1 space using a movement card so that she's right next to that guy.
Okay.
And then she's going to smash her for 2 points of damage.
2 damage to the stiletto. So she's now at 5 health.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she's going to do. All right, and then now I get to reset all of this.
Correct. So, we got him right where we want him.
Do we?
Right where you
so.
want me.
All right. What are we doing?
I think we gotta just go after the queen. She's hanging out there.
That's true.
Because you can use the Texan
Yeah,
now.
zone
Free
in-
range of movement.
Zone in on her.
Yeah, because right next to the stiletto she's our biggest damage dealer.
Did I attack with that one that's up there? I didn't.
You did not. You can pick one of them to...
I'm definitely attacking the Texan.
Okay, so that just removes the shield.
Yep.
Exactly.
So can my Texan get there, though?
Yeah, certainly. Because look at your kit. So you have a jump move, so you can get right over that rat.
Yeah. Yeah, and then run sideways?
Yeah.
Possibly.
And also your ult is a range of 6.
So we think just...
I think we just blitz her with damage.
Oh,
So
definitely.
look at this. So I'm going to...
She does... I mean, she has her shield on her still, though.
Yeah, but we need to burn through him either way.
Yeah.
For sure.
So let's do
Okay.
let's do hidden heals. So that's 4 damage to the queen. I'm going to tactical hairpin you, so you're rooted again.
Okay.
And now I'm going to use Drop Dead Gorgeous, her ult. So that's 3 damage again to the queen.
Okay.
And now I can do a ghost move of 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if you end adjacent to me there, in the middle of this turn, we can initiate a trade and get some explosives going.
Okay. So Texan will do a jump, move 3.
Yep. The
So-
famed Texas 3-step.
1, 2, 3. Then I actually have the perfect card for this, I think. Just this wide swath here.
Yeah, it's a great move.
Gives me a move 4 if I want, but I'm going to go 3 forward because we want to be adjacent to each other. You're thinking more?
Yeah, go more because your Magnum, your other very strong attack, is a range of 2.
Okay, well, step me forward one more space there.
I think you go one more.
Then, I'm going to attack with a Magnum, range 2, pierce, 3 damage, coming to you. And is that worth doing, or do I just do the hunting rifle now? It's only 1 damage difference.
Yeah,
Might as well hunting rifle.
Yeah, you're not in a bad position because you can still get away. Yeah, I think.
Range 4, target 1, 2 damage.
Okay.
How much health are you at?
I am now going to be at 13.
So 13 damage, so you're at 2 health. Yeah, the extra one. If the extra one popped her ult,
Sure.
it would have been worth it. Not popping it, I think that's the right call.
Okay.
So now we only have our maneuvers left, right? So let's see what we can do. I think I come to.
I could go back.
Yeah, do you want to come back or do you want me to come up to you?
Well, I mean, do you want to be nearer?
Probably not.
Well, I think you should be near me.
Not near her. It's less close to the.
Okay,
the
so I'll come
soldiers.
back. I'll come
Okay,
back.
cool.
Got this. Bring me back up to 3. So I'll move back by 2.
Yep.
Next to you there. And
I
then,
can initiate the trade because I got plenty of maneuvers.
Is it everything, anything?
Yeah,
or
we
is
get
it-
anything. It's full open communication.
So-
maybe I just give you the green.
And I give you
You
the yellow?
give me the yellow. And then they automatically turn
Yeah.
into the explosives. So
So you got 2 explosives engaged.
exactly.
Okay. Then I've got 1 more card activation. I'm wondering if I want to... I probably don't want to work my way towards a dumpster.
No, I think you're in a decently
Pause
safe
here?
spot there. Yeah.
All right, we'll call it here.
I think I maybe want to reposition. No, I think I'll stay there as well. I'm not going to
West.
burn any cards.
You're
doing-
so far away.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
All right, over
I
to
thought
you,
so.
Wes.
Okay, so now I've got
sorry, that
my
actually went
4 dice here. So I'm going to, in that back corner, I'm
Yep.
going to move that one to the left there a little bit, Jesse,
Yep.
if you can reach him.
And
And then the other one, move it forward into the space where that one was. And then they're both, no, move that one forward as well. And then both, yeah, that's fine. Both of those are going to attack that girl.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2
1
damage.
damage to her.
Him, actually.
Oh, 1 damage to him.
Yep. Yep. Burns only 1 because you had a shield. But yeah, exactly.
And then I'm going to, if I move 1 into the track, right? Or does it have to hit the head? Can it move into
Oh
the
no,
center of
you
the
have
tunnel?
to be on the entrances for it.
Okay, so move that one into the tunnel.
Yep, and then it comes out.
Nope.
Oh, the other one coming up.
Yeah, perfect. And then move. The other one can just go on top of
Yeah,
where the tunnel
absolutely,
is, right?
yeah.
So that one's gonna go there, and then this one is gonna come down and is gonna be here.
Okay, spawning there and moving.
Yep. And then this one is going to go this direction.
You got it.
Perfect. And then this one is gonna stay on this side because I don't trust you guys.
Always watch your flanks.
And then this one is gonna
It's
come
almost
out
like he's scrambling.
to
He's
here.
panicking.
Yeah.
Panicking. My behind. Here and here. And then
He doesn't know what to do.
He has no
He's
idea.
freaking out, man.
He's flustered.
We've got everyone hiding in hidey holes and corners,
Scattering to the edges of the map.
Here.
which is not the move.
Okay.
You should regroup around all of your
For
garbage
Need
bins.
a strong central force.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, definitely.
He's really
100%
left
the
his
case.
queen out there on the outskirts
Doing
too.
nothing.
She
Yeah.
is a little bit rocked right now. She can't move.
Yeah, same thing as before. Even if you don't activate her this turn, she will still clear that route. But
She needs to heal is the problem.
Ooh, that's not going to happen before we.
Oh, she can definitely heal because she
Before we
can activate now.
yeah, she.
So she's gonna activate
activated
now.
without a move.
Well, the
I
good
love
news
that.
is that
no,
she
that's
can
exactly
grab.
what I would choose for you to do.
Good. So she's gonna heal herself for 3.
Yep, absolutely. Which one do you want to explode?
The
Does
one
it have
that's
to be
that one.
adjacent?
Yep.
It's up to range
Up to-
4.
okay.
It's
Actually,
pretty-
in that case, do the one that's in the middle of the time. Yeah,
This
perfect. Great. Actually, no. Move the one that's next to me there. So put that one. No, the other one. Yep, perfect.
you got it.
Exactly. Okay, and now we're going to do Mystic Entanglement.
Okay.
So that's a range 3.
Yep.
So I'm gonna lock down the stiletto,
You got it. Where are you pulling her into?
and then I'm gonna pull her 2 closer to me.
1-2 or 1-2.
We'll do 1, 2 there. Yep.
Okay. And I'm rooted, so
Yep.
I got that over here.
Okay. And then, oh, I wish she was a little bit closer.
Oh,
that's
we
why,
all do.
That's why I didn't move any. I knew.
Yep. The good news is I have a range 2, damage 1, so I'm gonna hit her one more time.
All right, I'll take the one. A little quick rock.
Yep.
Never hurt anyone that badly.
It was a rock to the face.
Okay, is it our turn?
Felt a little good when I threw it. It is now
You do
your
have a
turn.
card if you want to
that's
use
right.
it, and it can be on your inactive general or any soldier on the board if you want.
Ooh, so I could have used that instead of hitting you with the rock. So I'm gonna take the rock back. I forgot about that.
Sure.
Oh, that's up to 3 rats though. It's so much better if I can get one closer. What health are you at right now?
I'm
Minus
at
the 1?
4 total health left on the stiletto.
Yeah, but take the 1 rock
Oh,
off.
then 5.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move a rat 1 step closer to you, and then I'm gonna blow it up.
Okay, so it can hit first, right?
Yeah.
So
So it'll be 4
total damage. Which one do you want to move?
Let's move the one that's farther away. Yep.
You got it. So moves, hits, and then gets blown up with one of your ultimates.
Yep.
You take one of your characters out?
Nope. He did blow one of my ults though. So
Yeah.
that's
Totally
so
worth my
she's
ult.
now. So hold on, I'll just do a quick 5, 6, and now I've already used one of my ults, so that's my second on last stand. So she has no ults left.
Perfect.
So she's in a tough spot.
And that is the end of my turn.
So,
Are
we thinking blow up garbage cans?
I think we can do that. Yeah.
Or are we thinking push the queen farther?
What's your queen's health at?
4 away.
4. We can do 4, right?
But do we do that and not blow up garbage cans?
I think we can hold on these and pressure him, because the thing is, as soon as we get our victory points, his generals level up and get stronger and stronger and stronger.
So we're going to leave them as weak as possible?
Yeah, and just sort of blitz our points.
And if you kill one of my generals, they don't come back, right?
They don't come back.
Yeah.
Your other general will immediately jump 2 levels.
I'd rather have not a general than a victory point.
Yeah,
All right, so here's what I'm thinking then.
Yep.
I'm going to activate my Subway Surfer.
absolutely.
Now, I could either run the whole way down this line,
Sure.
but I would only be able to do 2 damage.
Okay.
Or I could identify you, pull you up, and maybe get you in a position to run down there yourself.
I might be able. Let me see if I can get there myself
Yeah.
and do the 2 as well.
Say, I've got some movement that I could pull you with if need be.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the good news about this is you're just still not exactly sure what you can do.
We're not.
So it makes me feel still quite confident that I'm doing quite well.
You're not doing poorly. Like you're.
You know, I'm
in
gonna
a-
take that as I'm doing extremely well. You know,
Love,
that's how-
love
that's how
that confidence.
that's how
You know
I
what?
prefer to look
You're
at it.
doing what I would expect you to do.
Which is amazing, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So, as we would expect, the healer in the game, not great at doing damage.
So I'm movement in the game.
I know, neither of us are great at
Neither
doing
of us,
damage.
like both of us would be good at blowing up trash cans.
So maybe we just do
incredible.
it so that we're being efficient with our turn.
I think that's a fabulous idea. Please make me stronger.
Unless, should I spend my turn and go heal do what the healer is good at and go and heal the stiletto? Because if she takes one more damage, she's dead.
Sure. I mean,
I don't think you need to worry about stiletto. Just go ahead and start trying to blow up trash cans. That sounds like the greatest plan you could possibly do. Please blow up trash cans. That's such a good idea. Just trash cans.
What are you feeling?
I'm thinking like exploding trash cans, dumpster fire trash cans. You know, just like really make it big. And exciting.
I think you go heal.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get down there and do 4 damage. Just I can't do 4
You
damage
can't.
at all.
Yeah.
I can do maximum of 3.
Everyone can do 3, and if
All right. So need a swipe. He's gonna let me cut myself the whole way down here. Followed up with punch, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Followed up by. Should I drop some snacks?
I was actually thinking, if you can you teleport? There's only one adjacent space, so you can't bring anyone back. The rats fucked us up there. Oh, sorry.
That happens. That happens. The rats do an
Rats mess
incredibly
us up
good job
there, yeah.
of doing those bad things.
Yeah, alright, I need to go do the damage. I was thinking maybe you could teleport us out with a showtime, but we can't do it.
Should I drop some snacks?
Oh, yes.
Maybe so.
Mini snacks.
To get us an option for a future showtime.
Rats love snacks.
I'll put down 3 more snacks.
I'm gonna do a quick ghost move while you're putting your snacks out.
1, 2. I could have. Well, like that, I guess.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not great.
Alright, I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4 over to there. And then I'm going to use a ultimate, her crystal ball. And I'm going to swap 2 non-terrain pieces. So I'm going to teleport they have to be within range 6 of me.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This ignores line of sight. So I'm going to swap this with this. And now the stiletto is within range for me to Burning Sage, heal 3, and drop a shield on both her and I.
Nice.
So we're in a slightly safer space. So she had 6, so now she's got 3. There we go. She's got no ults, but in a slightly better space, because he has to use the king next turn. King, pretty far away.
That's what you think.
That's what I hope. And I think I will use just a single card to get 1 away. There you go. What are you thinking?
I'm where I am, I think. I don't think I can move again. I got down here to this far corner.
Okay.
But I think I am stuck there.
And so you've used 2 or 3?
I used 1.
Okay. That's
Just
fine.
1. That's it, though.
Yeah, so
I was seeing if I could cut into a trash can or something and go ahead and blow one up, but I'm not really in a good spot for that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Besides, we don't want him to level up anyway, right?
We want to try to avoid it, but sometimes it's still the best move on the turn.
I mean, at some point, you probably have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not, though. Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Over to you. Over to the rats. Filthy rats.
Fantastic. So let's see. We're gonna do this one here is gonna move and he's gonna attack for 1.
1 to the deli cook. Got you there.
And how much does the deli cook have now?
So that's
We've been
6,
really
7,
ignoring
8
his health.
Okay.
So that's 8 damage out of his 14 health.
8 damage. Okay. So this one's moving there. This one's moving here. This one's moving here. This one's moving.
And we can both actually refresh our characters because
this one's moving here.
I actually have a lot of
That
stamina
one's
left, too.
staying.
You got a lot of orange cubes.
you got a lot of ults, so we can start burning them. We're getting to the end game here.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where you can embarrass him.
Yeah.
Okay. So question for you: when can the rats can eat the snacks too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna bite Stiletto with the one that is behind her.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move down and eat that snack.
Yep, and pull that off the board. Sure
Yep.
thing. And that burns Stiletto's shield that she just got.
Great. And then I'm gonna move. Hipster Witch still has a shield too.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move that one down, and I'm gonna bite her.
Stiletto or the witch?
Stiletto. Good
Yep.
try.
So that's
You said her, for the record.
Yeah, I did. That's true.
So
And you were just talking about Hipster Witch.
I have
was.
3 health left on the Stiletto.
Then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move one. I'm gonna move that rat
Yep.
that way,
You got it.
and then I'm gonna take this rat,
Yep.
and it's gonna go into the tunnel.
You got it. It's gonna spawn there and shoot up.
Yep. And then I'm gonna take that rat, and I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna eat him for one,
Hit the Texan for 1.
That's fine.
Yep.
and
He
then
was in a bad spot in the start of this
He's
game.
fine. He's actually he's gonna save us.
I'm gonna take that
The
one
true
and
hero
move
of
it
the
one
story.
that direction towards that way. Yep. This one's gonna go that way as well.
You got it.
Perfect. And then all of these are gonna. This one's gonna move this direction. All of these are gonna move out that way. And then we have one that's gonna spawn and move to there.
Sure.
And then this one is gonna spawn. It's gonna spawn over here. Nope, I already
You
spawned one
spawn
there.
there. You spawn here, here, and there.
This
I don't
is the
think
one
you
I haven't
spawned there.
spawned. So that one's gonna spawn there.
Cool.
Great. Now, watch this craziness. Okay. I'm gonna heal
don't
for
love
one. Heal for one. Boop boop, and I'm gonna move for 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's where I need it to be. Yep. Okay, and then I'm going to. I can.
You guys
move
realize the butcher's just a
down
distraction.
It's just a meat bag. Just
Yeah.
come and hit him.
this way.
Doing exactly what we want.
Oh yes, so much of what you want. I hear it.
Think about the wasted resources it's taken to take down the deli cook.
He's essentially a general at that point.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the same amount of health as the queen. Well, 1 less, but
Okay,
he's
so
a big boy.
I moved with my movement
He eats
card.
his own sandwiches.
He eats his own sandwiches.
He's actually never served a single patron.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You order and he eats.
It is always bulking season for him.
It's always bulky.
It's like those guys that open Pokemon cards that other people have bought.
Yeah.
He does that with sandwiches.
Exactly.
You come in, place an order, watch him consume it.
Watch him eat. Time to
All
bulk.
right.
You know, I feel like in New York City, that could be a successful business.
Almost. It probably is, honestly.
Yeah.
There's got to be somewhere out there that.
Where like you come in, order food, and then you sit
Strictly
down
to watch.
and you watch someone else eat the food that you just
Yeah.
ordered.
Rolling to
Hey, it's big on YouTube.
damage
you know.
3.
Three more.
I was
to-
thinking about
To
changing this channel
this
to
guy.
a mukbang.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we hired West.
Love
Just backup plan.
Love it. Fantastic. Thank you so much for the confidence.
Oh, are you listening? I thought you were playing.
No, definitely not.
So,
and-
Should I tell everyone about the
3,
amazing
6,
gift you got me
9,
today?
10.
Yeah, you definitely should.
I love it.
Wes,
I'm
so
glad
you
you
know, Deli Cook's got 3 health left.
Great. Now he is going. Let's see.
I think
Does he?
we're in a pretty good spot here.
I feel
grab-
pretty good about
Yeah, I got
the
a good.
next. You got a good next turn?
I got a
All right.
good turn for us, annoying turn for Wes.
Okay.
Promise
So
you that.
he's gonna move this guy in, and can this guy attack again?
Not. Has it attacked this
It's already
turn?
attacked once this turn.
Not yet. Until you get your upgrade. That's
Okay.
what the king's
So-
upgrade lets you do.
Let's see. So then,
Oh, and if you were trying to do that with Hive Mind, it does require line of sight, and enemies block line of sight. So you can do that through the Deli Cook.
okay.
Yep.
But I could at least could I grab this guy and pull him into here?
Absolutely. You can pull
Okay.
both of them.
I can pull more than one.
Yeah, it's target 2 for Hive Mind.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, then this one is going to move here as well. Perfect. And that will be the end of the turn.
All right, so what are you thinking?
I've got 2 options.
Okay.
I could either bully against the king,
Okay.
just get another, swath of damage down,
Uh-huh.
or I could go ahead and pop the queen for 1, triggering my special with my with the Mexican, and just
Texan.
Yeah, with Texan.
Yes.
I saw.
Yeah,
Texan.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I could pop some rats. So
I think we start trying to burn. She's only got one ult left because she used one for explosive sacrifice.
okay.
I think.
What are you thinking though? Because if you're going to trigger her, if you're going to hit her anyway, I don't need to be there supporting you.
I mean, I can if you want, but I think we use the Texan right now to pop her ult.
Okay.
And if you can also explode this dumpster.
I mean, if I did the deli cook though,
yeah.
I might be able to get out of there.
I'll let him die. That's what
Doesn't
we want.
matter.
He's a big tank. That's what we want him to do.
All right.
Because if you can pop her ult and explode this dumpster, then next turn we might be able to win.
Let's play it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a natural marksman, range 6, target 3 damage. Gonna hit you.
Okay. That does pop her.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna hit the rat. I'm gonna hit the 2 rats next to you.
So they're just dead.
Yeah. Then I need to do a good move. Yeah.
While you're figuring out your move, my turn's real easy. Same thing. Burning Sage, Taurus at Heart. Heal up the Stiletto for 1, or for 3, and give her and I a shield. So she's back to feeling good.
1, 2, 3. Pop down there. You want me to get to this one, or you want to try to get to that one?
Either one, because if we do, if you can get to this, that's better. If not, I say we still take that.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Playing this. Second move. Swinging right through here. Dropping explosive down. Green
Yep.
explosive goes off.
That just goes off. This is off the board. We
I
get
have more
one of our
cards.
4 victory points, and now his generals level up. So they get an empowered skill. When the queen makes tunnels, she can now make 2 tunnels, and if we ever run over the tunnels, they're a 2 damage trap and they collapse. The king can now target, when he targets people with his hive mind, he can make them attack again. So we're in a stickier situation, but I think this puts us in an opportunity to win.
Range 4, damage 2. Just going to drop this guy down to a 1.
Sure.
Then, range 2, target pierce 3 damage.
You can just kill that same one.
Oh, well, let me have killed this one
You
and done
kill
the
that
target
one.
on the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we've got a whole little pocket.
We got
here
a
that's-
safe pocket. I'm going to use my last skill, Mercury in retrograde, and it's a range of 5 and a pull of 3. So I'm going to pull her away from these rats. 1, 2, 3. And
Even if she's rooted, you can pull her?
so she can be displaced. So
Gotcha.
push, pulled, or teleported. She just can't move on her own.
Gotcha.
1,
Nice.
2,
Good to know.
3. Yeah.
He said it every time we've done the
Definitely never said.
rooted. He's said it every time you've done a rooted.
I-
Probably,
Yep.
probably has.
And I'm going to save my cards, actually. I have good cards for next turn.
So you're
so-
snarky, good to know. And go walk its way back to New York City.
And I think that's going to be the human's turn. So over to you, West, and that clears the Stiletto's route because I had the chance to activate her. And I
Now, we left this dust dumpster because there's more trash cans around it.
because it's closer to. So I have the other explosive. So
Okay.
now I can use the Stiletto next turn to
How many points do we need, though?
4. So we have 1.
Yeah.
The queen has 1 health and no ults. So if we do any damage to her
Yeah,
next turn,
that's
she
2.
dies. So that would be 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then I come and explode that for 4.
She's worth 2 points?
Yeah.
How much health
generals are worth 2.
I see.
Yeah, exactly.
How much health does the snacks give?
1 health.
1 health each?
Yes, but you have to end your movement on them, not path through them.
Sure.
I left those there as a trap, you realize.
Definitely.
Good.
All right, so first things first, move that rat back 1 space.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
Perfect. Okay, and then
You mean to just move these towards...
yeah, move them all 1 space towards.
Rup. Rup.
And then there's gonna be one that's gonna attack the hipster witch.
Yep, burns through one of her shields.
You want this guy towards them or towards him?
Towards him.
Okay. This guy committing here or committing into the middle?
Committing into the middle.
Okay. And then you can deal with those.
Yep.
There's a lot of little minions happening on the board. None of them are hard to run, though.
No. And what's really
Those
nice making these dice is it's so quick to be like, okay, that's how much health they have, and if tracking who's activated is hard, you have that simple flip mechanic to know who you've activated and who's not.
That one's gonna go there.
Cool.
All right, and I still have one more left. These guys
You have that set up for
moved
each side?
Yep.
Yeah, you do. Nice. Interesting. So the 2 goes to the 2, 1 goes to the 1.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. That's very simple.
It's such a clean way. This is about the 6th or 7th iteration of what these soldier rats look like, and this is by far the cleanest. So we're pretty happy with how they turned out so far. I did everything in my power to not have dice in this game for a combat game.
Yeah.
So we're calling these soldier rat cubes.
So it's still a diceless game.
Yeah, exactly.
Still a diceless skirmish game. Wes, do you hear that?
You don't roll them. You don't roll them.
That's right, because there's actually not a lot of luck that we're playing with right now.
So the only luck in this game are the movement cards that you draw.
But
and
I usually have good options there. It's just a puzzle.
It's a puzzle, and very rarely you can't get where you want to get, but usually you can. And
it just might cost you a little bit more.
Exactly. Yeah. And then what cards you draw out of the garbage.
She's moving 1 to go to the end of that tunnel.
Mm-hmm. And that will heal her 1.
Yep,
for your
she did.
She gets her free movement through the tunnel.
Right. So next question is, can I end my movement there and then burrow again?
Absolutely. That doesn't even count as your burrow. That's just free because being on the tunnel. Now you can burrow and make 2 more tunnels because you have your empowered burrow.
Right. Okay, so technically I could have burned a movement card if I wanted to get that 1 space.
Exactly, and not scurried.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a card and just burn that 1, whatever.
He's panicking.
I'm not
saw that whatever.
Yeah, he said, I can't even...
Panicking. Can't even think about it.
Can't even be bothered with it.
Ugh.
it doesn't matter with the cards. All right, so now I'm going to dig a tunnel.
So your options are...
He's literally asking a question.
1, 2, 3.
How far can I run?
1, 2... Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
So farthest from who? Because I can quickly help you.
I want to get as far this way as I possibly can.
Okay, so the first tunnel is going to go 1, 2, 3, and then the next tunnel is going to come 1, 2, 3.
Oh, perfect. It's almost like you're trapped against a wall.
So 1, 2, 3, and then give me another couple. And what's cool is that you have these all connected, which is a great way to do these tunnels, so that if you wanted to, you could pop from this side of the map all the way over here for free, and any of the rats can do that. And you have this line across the map that are damage traps.
Unless we take 2 damage and step on
to collapse the tunnel.
Which I kind of like that it gives us a opportunity as well to shut off the line.
We can, yeah, because these lines of travel are really useful for the rats.
I just sacrificed a rat so that I can heal myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use... When I stopped at that tunnel, I will have hit the
Texan?
The Texan.
When you were adjacent?
Have you operated these yet? You want me to go ahead and move these for you?
I already did.
You already did? You attacked?
No, he couldn't attack.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, because they can't move through the big red,
correct.
Unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm going to hit Mystic Entanglement. No, I'm just going to smack him for 2 damage. So what
it's
2 damage here, and then she did the runaway with the...
Yep.
I love that, honestly. I was almost worried I was going to get out of this without any damage, and that would have been embarrassing.
For sure.
So what you're telling me is West has lost both versions of this game on both sides.
West has not lost
looking
yet.
likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't lost anything yet.
So the game's evenly balanced.
West loses no matter what.
No matter what. Thanks. Yeah, sounds about right.
Alrighty. So is that your turn, West?
That was my turn, yep.
Alright, cool. So, over to us. I can use either the stiletto or... no hipster witch, just the stiletto. And you have the deli cook or the subway surfer.
My deli cook's not going to be moving anywhere, though, because I got no ghost step.
How much health do you have on that queen?
I have... No,
He
I
healed
have...
before.
4 health.
4 health. Okay, so if I can get there with my stiletto, I can do 4 with a single move.
That'd be great.
Let's see if I can do that.
And if you do that, I'm looking at getting to the trash can.
Yeah, and if you can get to me somewhere in the middle, you can potentially trade with me and explode.
Do we need to trade again?
Yes, because I have the explosive.
But on the way to her, might you
Exactly.
be able to drop off a trash can?
I might be able to, but I might need the cards to my maneuvers to get there, and that costs one of my maneuvers.
All right, let's see what you're doing.
Yeah. So first things first, I'm gonna burn this. Best card in the game, no doubt.
Big
And
blue X.
a quick 1, 2, 3, 4, and just there. Okay, so then I'm going to use this again. Been saving my big downward movements so I can make all my 4s. So 1, 2, oh no. No. That was a perfect movement of that rat. It blocked that path.
Can you not go around the edge?
I can, but I think I have to quickly use a skill instead of that. So I'm gonna jump move 3 first. So 1, 2.
You're jumping. Why don't you just go over the rat?
1, 2, 3.
And then drop off the explosive.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Well, can we get to the queen if I use that? Because that only gives me 1 card left.
No. Yeah. One more card. Can you get down there?
I don't think I can. But can you? Oh no. Okay, let me go back. 1, 2, 3. Can you get? We have a clean line here. Can you need a swipe right to that trash can? Because then,
Yeah, probably.
Because then I can end adjacent to you.
Yeah, probably. I mean, what I'll need to do is I'll need to do a initial move, which any card that drops me down by 2 would work.
Yep.
So
That might not do
That's
it.
not quite it. It's on the other side. There we are. Drop me down by
that'll do
2.
it.
So slide me this way by 2. Then I'm gonna do a need a swipe, which is a clean line to that material. So
Yep.
I just surf my way down.
2 damage.
You do path over this, so
I
that
kind of think that's worth it.
absolutely it's worth it. So you do take 2 damage on that.
I feel like at least 3 rats died in the collapse.
Yeah, we like to think so. You know, no rats were harmed in this, but we hope rats were harmed.
So then you're gonna move.
Yeah. So now I'll do my jump move. So 1, 2, 3.
I'll
and-
initiate a trade with you.
Yep. So you spend the maneuver to do that.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm gonna drop this off with my last maneuver. So that trash can explodes.
Yep. And now your generals are level 2, which is Berserk, so they can't be taunted or rooted. They can't be locked down anymore. But I hope it doesn't matter because I have another ghost move here. That's going to bring me down. I'm going to take the 2 damage. I'm going to end adjacent to you, and I'm going to hit you with hidden heals for 4. Which I think
And that does kill me.
is going to do it.
Wow,
go.
man.
Wes, how's it feel to exclusively lose?
I'm really good at losing this game.
Very,
I'm
very
really good at
substantial.
losing it. Man, I thought I was so close too.
Amazing.
I should have moved my tunnels a little bit differently. Oh, it was such a good game.
Now you're right. You're right, Wes. Now I want to play the rats.
See?
That's what I love to hear.
But I really enjoyed these characters, though.
Yeah.
How many different characters are here?
So there's 9 humans in the box
Okay.
and 3 general rats in the
Okay.
box.
So you've got some
choice.
customization.
Yeah.
Can you mix and match when it comes to like the teams that you have? And
Yeah,
everything?
so we have preset team comps. So, you know, we're going to suggest the first time you play,
Sure.
you play specific teams.
Sure.
But after that, we have a rules for drafting. You know,
Okay.
you draft your own characters, you draft your starting positions, fully sort of customizable how you want to play the game.
Cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for showing us.
Thank you
Thanks
so much for
hanging
playing,
out.
y'all.
This was fun.
So much fun,
This
right?
was fun. Yeah, this
right?
is good.
And that'll be
I like-
sitting in the back of your mind going, that was so much
The
fun.
biggest thing for me is it's a skirmish game that's not heavily luck driven. Like you said, there's not dice in it, and I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. But we're thinking through what actions we want to take and how we can use our resource of actions the best that we can.
Exactly.
And then combined with that, you have a lot of stuff happening on the board without it being too overhead when it comes to rules.
Yeah.
And a lot of movement because we've got the zones we've got to target, we've got the people we're going to race after. We're both trying to escape from each other and trying to get into position. It's a lot of kiting in here. It feels like you're fighting rats.
That's
Feels
what
like,
we're
it feels like
hoping
it's
for.
designed by people that have an experience fighting rats. But no, really, like a lot of skirmish games and a lot of things that I have an issue with when it comes to skirmish games is you don't feel powerful or you don't move.
Sure.
So you either are super powerful and you go and you stand in the center of the arena and you just hit each other,
Brawl.
or you don't feel powerful and you still move a lot. You're a glass cannon, so you kite around the board, and the moment you get hit once, you pop.
Yep.
And this I felt like had both the rats and us feeling like we could do a lot of stuff.
Sure.
Even the characters that are a little bit weaker, a little bit more crunchy. Like I was able to, pull back the Texan here.
Yeah, on the brink of death.
And he was clutch.
On turn 1.
He was important. But I like the fact that it gives you the opportunity to feel powerful, have a lot of stuff happening on the board, and still maneuver and shift and try to break away from people and get chased down by rats and stuff like that.
And there's no super heavy upkeep. I mean, even these little rats that are moving all over the board, with a bajillion of them on the ground, it was still very easy to manage where they were. And
the hardest part was honestly the way we had to sit as a studio.
Yeah, exactly.
For the camera,
Yep.
If you're playing at a normal sized table with
it would be much better.
Normal sitting arrangements,
sitting around on the other side,
makes everything a lot easier.
Exactly.
I'm still mad that you only got one of these bad cards. Well, technically two, but you got to put the other one back underneath.
What else was in here? What else was in there?
There's 2 spawn a rat and 2
broken glass. Okay.
So our next 2 cards were going to be damaged.
Yeah.
But our odds were not bad.
Well, when I played, we pulled all 4 of the bad cards within the first 5 searches.
Excuses.
It was rough.
Excuses. And when he played the rats, we were just too good. So.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Great. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time. Bye.